So here we go, we're gonna remove the bell housing from this here unit. We've already got a head start. We remove these 11 13 millimeter bolts. So the tools we'll need is a 22 millimeter, 13 millimeter, soft headed dead blow, and a nice impact. Inside of the bell housing can look like this for removal. We've already started and removed some of the 13 millimeter bolts from all these locations all the way around. We can leave these detents in their location with no worries. Now we're going to use the 22 millimeter to remove this detent here. There's a spring and ball style detent. This may fall into 3 separate pieces, and that's what they will look like. Soft-headed hammer. You're going to have an oil galley catch ball. It should be RTV'd in pretty good in your case. And right here on this rod here, these are the important items. They tend to want to fall out, so you got to make sure they stay in there, and you can use grease on them to make sure they hold into position well. This is what the pins are going to look like in the small discs. Sometimes they fall into the hole, so you got to make sure you have all 4 of them. We have one rod already through here. We use the grease so that the discs will stay on. And then on the bell housing, this is most likely the location where the RTV was messed up. You have to be very clear to come down low here, come across as close to the bolt hole as possible, and then up. Easiest to do if it's sitting on the bell housing, but in this situation it does not work. This bearing here was giving me a hard time. You gotta make sure it comes off and goes back in here. You have to enter it in so it goes through the 2 eyelet holes. Give it a little twist so that it's held in, and then try to reinstall the bell housing. This has to enter in. Make sure you have all your discs. Reinstall your detent and other bolts around the case, and you should be complete.